It's 30 degrees out. And we got mosquitoes this big. You know, they got numbers tattooed on their wings.
From diesel or gas pacers to rocket-powered racers, nomads, go-mads, RVs, schoolies, turn it, tweak it, tune it, fix it so smoothly. That's why he's Badge. Everybody needs one.
We got mosquitoes up here. I tell you, I seen one was trying to carry away Maple the other day, but Max was able to stop it, so it was all good. So anyway, what we're trying this baby out. So this is kind of funny, you know, because we got this thing and it's a Thermacell. It burns stuff. I thought it would just burn the mosquitoes, but it don't exactly work that way. So anyway, what we've done, and I can't even tell you if it works because when I put it on, there's no mosquitoes around. So I can't really tell you if it works. I guess it does because there's no mosquitoes. But anyway, this thing is pretty high tech. This is pretty high tech for me. So this one here, it's got all these metal pieces that, you know, you can play with. You put it all together and it's just like a mechano set. You put it all together like so, and then you put the pokey end in the ground like so, and then you put your little light on it, right? So it goes in the ground, you push it in the ground. Like you can do this, you can use it for anything, right? Poke it in the ground, you put your, like that. That's how it goes, see? And then the fancy one at night, you turn this little button on. Oh, there's lights. We have lights. So I'm going to take this off the stick so we can talk to it. Now, this is a very simple system. Because as soon as you put the pad in, it's sort of done. So you can't really demonstrate how to do the pad. But anyway, this is what it does, is it comes out like this. It comes out the top. Now, these are Thermacells. Now, the big question is, where in the hell are we going to get Thermacells? Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. These been around since the 1950 Buick, believe it or not. If you got a wife with a hairdryer that uses gas, that's what a Thermacell is. These people didn't make mosquito stuff. They really make stuff for doing hair. They're really good at hair stuff. So that's what this is, a little butane Thermacell. And then you got your lid that goes on the top, and you got your pad. Now, see the silver part? That is, don't put my finger on it, it's going to hurt, because this is gas, and when you light it, it makes a flame. So, when you do that, it gets hot. So don't put your finger on the top. Now, all you do, now this is pretty difficult. I know how this works. You get these little pads with it. Now, don't try to lick them. Now, what you do is you take these pads in such a way, okay? You take the pad like this. Don't touch the pad, okay? Did you hear me? Did I tell you that loud enough? And you slip the pad in there, okay? Don't touch the pad. Did I tell you that? Now, what you do is you put this back on here, okay? And this here will fire right up. It's kind of cool how it works. But anyway, you put this on here. Okay, now on the top, you'll see it says off, on, and start. So what you do is you put it over to on, and then you start it. It's got an igniter in it. Isn't that cool? Like, this just takes all the fun out of it. Like, I can't even use my propane torch on this one. You know, you just sit there and click it all day long. And then you look inside, and there's a little sight glass there, okay? And you can tell if it's on or not. So we're out in the wind, so it's going to be really tough. That is on too. So what it does is it heats up that pad and heats up the bug killer stuff comes out of it. And when this pad goes white, that means it's done. So you got about 4 hours, okay? So you got about 4 hours. So then you take it and you put it on the stick, and then you put your light on, you get your whatever you drink, whiskey, rye, beer, Coke, whatever, and then you go sit in the pet, and then you'll find, and the problem is you can't tell if it's working if you got no mosquitoes. So I don't know. I'm saying it works. Well, we'll have to find out because we have no mosquitoes, but there is mosquitoes around, but we don't have them with this on. So I'm thinking it works pretty good. So you got 4 hours, and you can keep playing around, and the gas will run. The gas and the wick will go about 4 hours. So, you know, it's not cheap, but if you swat mosquitoes all day, it's not that bad. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. And me and Elle's going to sit and put her feet up. And we're just going to watch the dogs run around and get wet in the pond. Because the dogs are living in the pond. You know the ponds, like the dugouts at the farms, the dogs smell like dugouts after a while. But anyway, we'll leave that with you. And yeah, these are a pretty cool thing. Just remember, Thermacells, hair, Thermacells, hair, Thermacells. It's the same thing, people. Matter of fact, the one in here is the L's hair dryer. Just saying. Later.
Here in the U.S., we have almost 50,000 homeless veterans, half of which have disabilities. We can do better. Help Badge pay it forward to our vets by placing your order at herosoapcompany.com using coupon code BADGE at checkout. That's coupon code BADGE. By doing so, you'll be helping contribute to solutions that help our valued veterans. Help Badge do what he does best. Help others.
I believe in the soap. I've tried it. It works awesome. And that's why I'm doing this.
Badge. Everybody needs one.
And we love our Badge.
And remember, he's not asking.